Good evening, my dear students. Today we have another part of inflectional paradigm. We have discussed earlier the noun paradigm and we haven't discussed noun possessive. So today we are going to complete the noun paradigm and discuss noun possessive after discussing noun plural. The objectives of this lecture is the noun paradigm, noun possessive. There are also some relationships between the possessive and its follower, and we are also going to discuss ambiguous noun possessive. Noun possessive, you all remember the morphological form of the noun possessive, S possessive, between two brackets. لكن احنا دائما بنقول possessive. It does not always mean possessive. Okay, when I say John's hat, this means that John has a hat, or this hat belongs to John, or John possesses this hat. من أقول John's hat، okay هنا أنا أكو فد possession، بس مو دائما أني أستخدم ال possessive as لنفس هذه العلاقة بين ال possessive وال its noun. There are 6 relationships, semantic relationships, between the possessive noun and its follower. خلونا نشوفهم. The first one is possession or belongingness، واللي هي طبعا أسهل وحدة خلينا نقول. It's the easiest one. Possession or belongingness، التملك، مثل John's hat، يعني this hat belongs to John. Or John possesses this hat. Judy's house, يعني this house belongs to Judy. Sam's laptop, this laptop belongs or is possessed by Sam. The second relationship is characterization or description. Sometimes we use non-possessive to characterize something. مرات أستخدم الأس التملك حتى أصفت في الشيء، أنطيفة characteristic. مثلا a cowboy's walk، مشية cowboy. man's coat، من تدخلون محل تلقون مثلا man's فد علامة man's coat، مو معنى هذا الكوت belongs to some man or certain man، لا، أنا دا أصف هذه الكوت، دا أعطيها صفة إنه this is dressed by men. Okay, girls cry or anything else. So هنا relationship مو possession ولا belongingness. هنا relationship between a girl and the noun cry, between man and the noun coat, between cowboy and the noun walk. The relationship is what? Description or characterization. So this was the second feature. The third relationship is origin. Origin يعني it is origin, who's originated from, or who's belonged to. Okay, مثلا Raphael paintings, Picasso's paintings. هنا origin أكثر من ال belongingness. صحيح هي belongingness، ممكن أنا مرتين أستخدم لها belongingness، لكن هي origin أيضا. وهذا الشيء راح نناقشه هسه بعد ما نخلص relationships, because a noun may have more than, or the noun possessive and its follower may have more than one relationship. Carrie's novel, Austen's novel, etc. So this is origin, because we are talking about something historical, something ancient. احنا بدنا نتعامل ويا شيء قديم، فبدنا نعطيه origin مالته. Okay. measure ممكن يكون time، ممكن يكون value، ممكن space. See, an hour's wait. So هنا the relationship between the word or the noun wait and هنا طبعا wait is not a verb, a noun, and it's noun possessive. The relationship is what? Measuring. I am measuring the word noun wait by an hour. دا أقيس الانتظار بساعة واحدة. A dollar's worth، دا أقيس القيمة بدولار واحد. A mile's walk، دا أقيس المشي بمايل واحد. So هنا relationship is not description, it is not origin, it is not belongingness. الريليشنشيب هنا هي شنو؟ measure. Number 5 is subject of act. What does it mean subject of act? John's flight or the judge's decision. طبعا الأوضح judge's decision خلنا ناخذه. The relationship between decision القرار والjudge. Who makes the decision? The judge makes the decision. من ياخذ القرار؟ القاضي صح؟ إذن هنا the relationship between decision and the judge is not belongingness. and هو it is not something that you possess القرار. It is not a characteristic or a description. It is not a measuring or a measurement. هنا the judge is the subject. The judge decides something. John's flight means John's fly or taking his flight, etc. So here the relationship is subject of act. شلون راح توضح عندكم أكثر لما نشوف number 6 relationship number 6 واللي هي object of an act. هنا راح يبين عندنا difference between subject of act and the object of act. Object of act means that the noun possessive is the object of the verb. See, Jane's punishment was deserved. عقاب جين كان مستحق. إذن هي استحقت العقاب. معناها هل هي عاقبت نفسها أو هل هي قامت بعقاب الآخرين؟ No. It means that she was punished. إذن هي object not a subject. شوفوا هنا Eliot's critics were many. طبعا كلكم تعرفون who Eliot is صح؟ إذن الcritics هنا هل هو قام بالفعل؟ Did he criticize himself؟ لا. He has so many critics that criticize his work, whether in a good way or in a bad way. So هنا Eliot and Jane are in an object position. في محل الobject. Okay, this is an exercise from your book. You can see it on page 138. Exercise 11.9 or exercise 9. I haven't written all the exercise, or I only wrote 5 اللي هي طبعا يتكون من 10. Indicate the relation shown between the possessive and its following noun. أنا خليت لكم إياه wrote it in red, highlighted in red, so it would be obvious. It is in bold or it is in italics in your book. We missed the other car by a hair's breadth. هنا the relationship between her and breadth, is it belongingness؟ هل ممكن إنه الhair possess a breadth? It is what? A measurement. When the song floated through the window. هنا طبعا this is a bird who sings, of course, just like the one singing now. I don't know if you hear it or not. So this is not a characteristics and this is not an origin. This is not ممكن يكون طبعا origin because it is its song. لكن الأرجح تكون شنو؟ Subject of an act because the bird is singing now. They were playing children's games. Now هنا this is not a subject of an act. Okay, لا هنا I am describing the games. So this is what description. شوفوا ده يلعب ألعاب مع الأطفال. فهنا شنو معناه؟ This is not a belongingness, not an origin, not a subject of an act. It is what? Description. اللي هي number 2. The police provided for Richard's protection. Richard's protection. This is what? Is it a description? Am I describing something? No. Richard is protected هنا معناها. صح? So here we are dealing with what? Sorry, we are dealing with object of an act. He is being protected. دا يحموه، دا يوفرون الحماية الكافية. The boy's jump saved his life. The boy's saved his life. زين هنا is it belongingness? No. Is it characteristics؟ أنا يعني ممكن أكو فد jump للولد و jump للبنات، girls jump و boys jump. No. هنا a boy jumped to save his life. He did an action, so it is what? A subject of an act. Please continue the exercise just as I did here. Now, as you've seen in number 2 in the previous exercise, a noun possessive and its follower may have more than one relationship. Okay? عندكم هذا المثال جدا واضح يبين لكم الambiguity. مثلا this sentence, consider this example. His son's loss grieved him. خسارة ابنه أحزنت. هنا state how is this sentence ambiguous in terms of noun possessive. Okay. His son's loss grieved him. خسارة ولده أحزنت. هسه حتى لو بالعربي in Arabic it is obvious. شلون؟ خسارة ولده ممكن يكون ابنه خسر ابنه، صح؟ means that he has lost his son. وممكن ابنه مثلا خسر بعمله خسارة كبيرة، خسر سيارته، خسر بيته، يعني his son lost something. So we are dealing here with two meanings. That's why this sentence is ambiguous. You have also another example. The case was about his wife's fatal shooting. The case was about his wife's fatal shooting. None of this sentence is ambiguous because it has two meanings. ممكن his wife shot someone وممكن she was shot by someone. يعني ممكن تكون subject of an act، ممكن تكون object of an act. Please see exercise 10 on page 138 to examine all the cases written in your books. Thank you so much for today. See you next lecture, inshallah. We are going to discuss the verb paradigm.